Hey, YouTube. Kelly Price. You are so beautiful to me. Can't you see? You're everything. Anyway, hey, y'all. I'm going to talk about Kelly Price for a minute here. Apparently, Kelly Price done went off again. The last time I saw her on YouTube, or at least in this comment section, is she was at the airport, and apparently they didn't treat her right at the airport, and she was going off. So Kelly Price is a person who's prone to go off. People who know her well, who work with her, probably understand that, okay, Kelly, she will go off on you, right? But you, as a professional, Kelly Price, I think you should be performing better than this, honey. You getting the attitude because you didn't like the comments people made about your outfit. Kelly, listen, I think you're a great singer, honey. And I think your weight loss journey, remarkable, right? But I'm going to tell you the truth. The outfit you had on was a mess. Those skin tight jeans, it wasn't that your feet were so damn big, girl, but you're taking it all personally. The skin, anytime you wear skinny jeans, you're wearing skinny jeans with these big ass shoes, girl. That's what the problem is. The outfit was a mess. Either you need to fire your stylist or hire a better stylist, because I don't know how a stylist would have put that on the stage. Did you pick it out? I mean, why are you tripping on a goddamn outfit? You're walking out of that place, I assume, with a few $1,000s. I don't know how much you get paid. $30,000, $40,000, girl, right? So you have to deal with social media. I mean, it hurts everybody. Nobody likes it. I come on here and talk all goddamn day, girl, about how ugly people is, how fat they is, how big the ankles is. That's what social media is. That's the drawback to social media, right? You get to hear about from all kinds of people, and they're all not going to be giving you praise. But I don't think that they were very far off as far as that outfit goes. I'd rather hear more of a conversation about your performance. You were a talent, but you were throwing it all up in their face, girl. You were all mad and shit. I said, well, goddamn, girl. The people they're giving you millions of dollars around the world, or your company getting millions, somebody getting millions all around the world for your performances, girl. You cannot be stopping in the middle to cuss out. And here's the second issue. Here's the second issue. No matter how mad I get at the people, honey, and I've been called a whole lot worse than somebody with big feet. No matter how mad I get at the people, I never come on here and say and go off on all black gay people, all gay black men. I'm gonna tell y'all about yourself. No, because they're not a monolith, girl. You can't go off on whole groups of people because 2 or 3 black people, 2 or 3 black women didn't like your outfit, girl. The outfit was a mess. As I'm saying, I'm not saying that to be hurtful. I just think it was. If you look at it, you would say that don't look good. Why am I bitching about them commenting on this outfit? You had a long men's jacket on, like a blazer. It didn't look good. Why did it look good? Because then you had skinny jeans on underneath it, and you had like big tennis shoes under that. Nothing made any sense, girl. It is the fault of your stylist. Now, I'm not suggesting you go and cuss the stylist out and fire him and throw him away and all that, but you have to consider that. Okay, we got a lot of bad play on that outfit, honey. What was the problem? What was the issue? Should I wear bigger clothes? Should I wear muumuus? I mean, what is it? Because there are some great, talented people out there, right? That will work with you, honey. You can hire anybody you want. You got to get off your ass, stop, and spend the money. Spend the money and get the best. So you get the I know you want the best musicians. You want the best background singers, correct? You want the best people in all facets of your life. You want your house clean if you're paying to have it clean, right? And just like that, you want the best stylist. This is all on the stylist, in my opinion, because you're not even big anymore. I mean, it was all about that outfit. So, no, I don't think you should come on here talking about how go off on all black. We got to get a little taste. So I won't sound like I'm just rambling like an idiot.
I don't need to disrespect you. I don't need to disrespect you. What I'm encouraging you to do is unfollow me. Do yourself a favor and unfollow me, because you are putting yourself in a very dangerous position.
Dangerous?
By attacking me and dragging me on social media when I've done nothing to anyone. Period. God takes care of me, and he also takes care of my enemies. You know why? Because I don't bother anybody. Say what you want to say about me. I do not bother anybody.
Okay, come on, Kelly.
I go to work when I'm supposed to be there. I do my job, and I do it better than most.
She's building.
Say what you
Hold
want
on.
to say. And even on nights when I don't feel well, I still sing live. No one has ever been to a Kelly Price concert where I lip sync, because that's unfair.
Kelly, you're doing yourself a disservice, because what you're doing is you're exposing to your haters. And I mean, you're speaking to millions of people. That's what social media is. You pick up all these damn people. Now they know that you are affected by the hurtful comments, right? So what are they going to do? People who don't know you, never meet you or anything else, girl, but they know that I can get under her skin, right? Just by going on there and talking shit. That's what these trolls are. That's what they do. So why are you above being trolled? Just don't be on social media. Do not disable the comments, honey. I don't need your opinion. I got my paycheck and I went on and did the next concert. But for me, I would want to know if I was looking that bad. If I got 100 women telling me, and women will tell each other, you know, that my outfit was a mess. I was too fat in the stomach. All this shit. I got big feet and all this kind of stuff, girl. I would want to know that, because the outfit was a mess, right? I'm sure that you have enough money where you can buy something that is flattering to you. That's why they have stylists. Does she have one? Anybody know? Whoever it is, guy. I don't know about your employment, honey. So anyway, I was going to show a little bit. Let's do a little bit more.
Fair to the audience.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Is that a threat? It sounds like it didn't.
I'm speaking to black women.
You're in danger,
what I
she said.
Just saw was a bunch of black women and black men underneath a photo from this weekend and a clip from my performance this weekend. The crazy thing is, it's a concert. You didn't say I sounded horrible. You said my feet look like boats in my shoes. You said my clothes look disgusting. You said I've never had any style. That's what you said about me. That's your personal opinion. Because when somebody looks at you, whether you know them or not, they looking at you and they think you look like a gorilla.
Wait a minute, honey. Wait a minute. Okay, wait. Girl, you just a street reader, right? Right. So she took offense because I'm trying to tell you what it is, girl. It's not just your feet are like boats or anything like that, girl. You're wearing skinny jeans. Your body is not suited to skinny jeans. Not just your body, because a lot of people wear skinny jeans these days. They wear stretchy jeans. They wear all. And then black people, we used to people being big, but you're not even big, girl. You just got an ugly ass outfit on, right? So don't wear skinny jeans with tennis shoes no more, because it makes your feet look huge, right? And it doesn't look good with a big oversized man's jacket. It makes your legs look skinnier, correct? It just looks fucked up. I'm sorry, baby. But if I was making the kind of money you making, girl, I wouldn't be worried about a few people in the comments don't like my outfit. So what? So she's inviting everybody to kiss her ass. She's mad at the black women. I guess the black women went off on her. But we don't go off on all black women because of a few fools on YouTube, girl. They're called trolls. That's why they're there, right? It might have been some people who actually like you, girl. Apparently, some of them paid to go to your concert. Maybe they like you, Miss Thing, and they're just saying, Kelly, that's not a good look, honey. And it's not. Do you want to go to another concert? Do you really want to go to the next concert wearing the same crazy ass outfit you had on, girl? If the outfit was a fail, you simply move on to the next outfit, honey. Correct? Surely there are some people in you said that they said that you've never had any taste. You've never had any taste or style, right? That's why you have money. That's how you have money, right? Because you buy what you need, honey. wherever you're lacking. You still get the best stylist. That's their job. They're paid to do that. Correct? You can sing, do what you can do, honey. I'm sure that these women are going on stage, honey. Somebody is involved in what they put on their body because they can sing doesn't mean they have to have this grand sense of style. Am I right or am I wrong, honey? So I would say you need to stop watching the comments and you need to stop showing this side of you. It's unprofessional. Everybody deals with negative comments, girl. Even us on here on YouTube, the horrible things we say to each other, it's horrible. But I can't be sitting up here crying about, oh, yeah, what you said. Y'all, Monique is creating an army of complainers. It goes with the job, honey. Criticism. Take that criticism. I would embrace this particular criticism. Okay, skinny jeans are out. And stylist is a good possibility that you are out. Show me what you can do. How many was at the concert, girl? It's giving Rashida. What's going on with Rashida, honey? Hold on a minute. Let me give me another little small taste.
They think you in the eye of the beholder. If you don't like what I look like, get the hell off my page. Because for real, in real life, I'm not even that girl. I don't talk about the kind of money I make. I don't flaunt money on the gram. I don't do that kind of stuff. I didn't come from that generation. Some people are saying they didn't see it. I've already started deleting it because I do my best to make my page, all of my social medias, someplace where people can come and just get either something to laugh at or get an encouraging word. Because so many people are going through so much right now. You'll be walking by somebody on the subway or on the bus, down the street. So I'm going to remind you, you are flesh and blood like I am. Whether you believe in God or not, you are going to answer to him. And I'm warning you,
Ooh.
I don't have to do anything to you. You are literally attacking me and dragging me because your life is so miserable that you don't have anything better to do at 10 o'clock at night on the West Coast, 1 o'clock in the morning on the East Coast, than troll my photos and talk about how horrible you think I look in my clothes. That already tells me what your life ain't.
She mad.
I don't get online and do this.
She is so mad and sensitive.
But when I literally looked at all of these black men and women,
here we go,
people of color, coming up underneath my post, that's the best you got for me? Seriously? I'm not fishing for compliments. If you don't like what you see, I'm going to say it again, unfollow. If you don't like what you hear, unfollow. I don't argue against people's right to the freedom of speech because as a writer, that's how I make my money. But I'm respectful. I don't go scrolling through Instagram or Facebook or TikTok looking just to have something nasty to say. And say what you will. Oh, you are artist, you signed up for this. No, the hell I didn't. I've been in this business for 33 years and there was no social media when I signed up.
Mm-hmm.
I had to learn how to adjust to you apps that don't have anything better to do with your free time. Because ain't nobody looking for you. And they don't give a damn about you. And that's your problem. That's why you have so much free time on your hands.
You're reading.
I love what I do. I love the fact that God has given me the ability to write music that speaks to people's spirits and it helps to heal them. And it helps them to know that they're not the only ones who are going through it. I see people saying, don't react. I'm not reacting. I'm responding. Because it gets to a point. The reality of it is if somebody walked up on the street and said something to me, like some of the comments that I've been saying, I would absolutely let them have it. This is not me letting somebody take me out of my character. This is Kelly. This is Kelly.
You gonna kick all
I
their
just
asses,
ignore it
Kelly?
most of the time because the reality of it is I realize that people really just don't have much to do. If you have enough time in the middle of the night to sit on social media and scroll through somebody's page that you don't know, that doesn't know you.
Kelly, who do you think you're affecting with this these comments that you're making? You know social media by now just as well as we do. You know that these comments are going to go viral. So I'm just trying to say, what exactly are you hoping to accomplish? What you're going to accomplish is you're going to get more people to make negative comments because they know it bothers you. There's a whole army of trolls on here. All they do is go around and say negative things. They use an avatar. They don't have to show their face, right? They don't have to show their name. They don't have to show shit, right? Let's go over here and fuck with Kelly and see if we can get her to make a video about us. Okay? Now, I'll say this about your stylist. I just looked at your look for a picture I can put up for my thumbnail. You have got some serious styling. I mean, the hair, the makeup, your body, everything. You got hundreds and hundreds of pictures, girl. Why are you sitting here getting upset publicly about some goddamn ugly ass outfit? You and your stylist need to go into a room and talk this shit out. Because how can they be a professional stylist? A person calling themselves a stylist, their cards read Bubba Johnson or whatever the hell it is, stylist to the stars or whatever. Correct? How could a stylist allow you to go on stage looking like that? You're not saying anything. You're not taking any responsibility for what that outfit looked like. Now, you have so many glamour shots that I think that somebody should have said something. And you should be able to say something. They say you never had any style. That ain't no big deal. You ain't got to have no style. That's what you got money for, girl. You think everybody in Hollywood, they're all are fashionistas? No, somebody puts those clothes on them, honey. Somebody does that makeup and does that hair. Every person is a professional. Hair person is a professional. Makeup person is a professional. And the stylist, the person who selects the clothing, they're supposed to be a professional as well. That's what I thought. But the primary thing people are going off on you now, all you do is inspire people to go off on you more. How in the fuck you gonna go off on 100 million black people? You went off 100 million black people and black women and all that. That is your audience. You done said that their jobs and their lives are worthless. You done said that their jobs are meaningless. Correct? As long as they are paying their goddamn bills, girl, their life is just as valuable to them as yours is to you. It's a mistake. If you can find it in yourself to be humble and apologize. You know what? All black women weren't in my chat. That was wrong to say that. That was wrong to say that, honey. I have never in my lifetime came on here and blamed all black people for nothing. Right? I never blamed all white people for nothing. All gay people for nothing. Right? Just because I'm part of the same thing, that doesn't mean that I'm holding them accountable. That's what racism is. Correct? When you hold a whole groups of people for every incident. Anyway, what y'all think, people? And I'm gonna get out of here. I decided I'm gonna go down to this. I'm going to go and join this gym. I'm going back to the YMCA. There was never any reason to leave it other than COVID. So I'm going back. As soon as I'm through with this, your appearances is part of your performance, man. I think it'd be horrible if these people hadn't said all these things to you, Miss Kelly Price. Would you wear that same outfit in your next concert? I'm serious. This is a very serious question. Would you want to go on thinking that looks good? I think it's an interesting question. Monique always look cute. I can't stand her, but she looks good. Monique. Well, Monique is another one that well, she blames people for years. Okay, it says Monique always looks nice. And you got to applaud the things. I mean, these girls were big girls, honey, and they took it off and kept it off. Shit. You got a lot to be grateful for, honey. Y'all throw God's name around like it ain't nothing, honey. God has been good to you. He's been good to you. He gave you a gift, something that people can't give you. He's given you ability to sing. I wish the fuck I could sing, girl. Right? You've got the gift. You got to appreciate the gift. Don't worry about the trolls, honey. They're going to be trolls. You know that. And you say social media wasn't around when you were growing up. Well, it's here now. And it's a choice to participate. You could easily block the comments. I don't care about your opinion. After I heard the third or fourth, maybe the fourth, fifth comment, and it's all the same comment, girl, disable the comments. I don't need to watch that anymore. Let me go watch a movie. Right? The outfit was a flop. Simple as that. Unless you just want to go out there and make a fool of yourself. You could nip this in the butt right now, honey, by simply changing up. Okay, we're not wearing that look no more. We ain't going for the men's suits. We ain't going for the skinny jeans. And we ain't going for the tennis shoes. That is not a good look. Correct? We don't like our stomach. Is there something you can put on me that will slim my stomach until I get it together? Show me that. Go and get your exercise on. I'm going back. Now that Ozempic, it did cure most of my issue, but just to be healthier, to do cardio and to like my body's always hurting, that kind of stuff. You're not moving around enough. You know, even if you're just going to work and so forth, you're out there and you're moving around and stuff like that. That's what the gym does for me. So there was no reason for me to leave it the first time. I did it for 15 years. I didn't lose a pound, but I sure felt a lot better. That's what we're going to do. The memes are going to be brutal. Oh, they're going to be brutal. She's making it worse. Kelly Price is prone to be a street girl. She did the same thing when she had the car leasing place. She acted a fool. Took people a long time to forget that, child. You got to be a professional, and you got to take the licks. They even call you public. You can't even sue these people. They call you a public figure. If the comments all the comments are never going to be in your favor, honey. I'm sorry, it just ain't. No matter how good you sing, girl, no matter how much you spend on the clothes, girl, you're not going to get everybody to love your style or your performance or your anything. She needs Jesus. They talk a good game about Jesus, don't they? While they're reading you, girl. Hi, Elaine. What was that thing you sent me something funny today? Oh, the dogs were talking. There's a lot of memes with dogs talking, honey. They say the craziest things. Because we're all of us dog owners are lovers. We're always wondering what they're thinking, right? So a lot of those are becoming very popular. Those were particularly funny, though. A tunic, dressed like Maud. Remember Maud? Right on, Maud. Maud always had one of them muumuus on, honey. But Kelly's not big anymore. I guess she gained something more in her weight. And what, you know, people are sensitive about their weight, whatever. So if you're so sensitive about your weight, why would you put something like that on? Why would you go in there in skinny jeans? Right? I see a whole lot of people. I'll be saying, damn, look at niggas' feet. But it's because you're wearing skinny jeans and the pointy shoes. You know? You ain't got to wear everything that's trendy. And that jacket, it was terrible. Just makes you look big on top and skinny on the bottom, girl. Anyway, I don't remember enough about this. What y'all think about it? Did y'all see Kennedy in there getting his ass kicked in the Senate? Very pleasurable, very entertaining. I don't know how in the hell they let that dude be in there. But see that with Donald Trump, it's all these backdoor deals and shit. There's no reason that Kennedy should be in charge of goddamn CDC. He's not a doctor. He's not a scientist. He doesn't respect a science. Correct? Why would he be in charge of the area then? And then he puts all these other losers, child. They ain't none of them doctors either. And yet they're in charge of the CDC. They should whip his ass. And Trump is such a, he always got to be right. Like he put on his hat. Trump is right about everything. So it's hard for him to backtrack and say, well, okay, Kennedy, this was not a good idea. Right? What's his obsession with making sure nobody gets a COVID shot? What do you mean the data is not reliable? The data, did we just lose 1 million people? Did we get the shots and then now we've saved all these lives? They're estimating 3 million people's lives would have been taken if they didn't come up with a vaccine. So what are you fighting against? I saw those kids at the library. I mean, I saw them at the airport. I know they're not supposed to look like that, a bitch. You're diagnosing people with your eyeballs now, and you're not even a doctor. It's crazy. Trump needs to do something that makes sense. Everything he does so far has been stupid. Everybody he's put in his cabinet, it's all been bad choices. Bad choice after bad choice after bad choice. Correct? And I'm sure they're all collecting money. He done became a billionaire for the first time in his life. By what? Our government. There's another Elaine. Hi, Elaine Sutherland. Greetings. Oh, that's William McCrae. He's the big greetings guy. Yeah, it's obvious that she's not a very happy person, Kelly Price. I mean, we've seen her in situations. They're stressed to all jobs, honey. They're stressed to staying on top. They're stressed to being a celebrity, period. So she's not handling it well. You want to have those arguments, have them with your managers or whoever's in charge of putting on your concerts. How the hell did you walk past all those people with that outfit on? You must be a domineering person if everybody's scared to tell you the truth. Tell the truth. Take it in your stride, girl. Now you done made this great big old thing. They're going to be making memes of you looking crazy, and it's going to hurt your feelings, and you're going to be mad at people. You're going to make it hard to all the people who work for you, and it's unnecessary. It's unnecessary, particularly not for no damn comments on YouTube or on Facebook. It's crazy. You know what it gives? Take it in your stride, though, honey. They were right. This is one person's opinion. I haven't heard nobody say that shit looked good on you, girl. Now, that's one thing that's missing from the conversation. Not one person. Mm-hmm. Hey, Harlow Rain. Greetings. As for vax, our body's choices. As for vax, our bodies are choice. I'm gonna go and get me one now. For this food takes it away from us as well. I am old, so it's just over 65. But if it takes off again, honey, they don't give a fuck how old you are. If COVID comes back, you get on the bus, honey. Everybody on the bus gets COVID. How you gonna limit who gets the damn COVID shot? We don't want anybody to get it, because when they get it, we all get it, and we'll be locked in our house again. Oh, they put masks on our children. And they saved their goddamn lives. Kennedy, what is with him? He's supposed to be a lawyer. Go practice law. Ain't that what you studied for? The fuck you gonna just suddenly become a doctor and a scientist based on what you saw at the airport? You are so right. He is not a doctor. Oh, that's a disgrace. And it's more disgraceful that Donald Trump would put someone like that over our health in the whole country. What is he basing his decisions on? It reflects his decisions. Every damn department that every person he nominated and put in his cabinet, girl, they're all incompetents. Also, he can always be right. Donald Trump was always right about everything. and you want to put it on a hat. We in bad shape, people. He ain't got the balls to admit he was wrong and fire that fool. The dude, he should resign. Every damn senator they're questioning, even the Republicans at it, wondering what the fuck are you doing? What are you even talking about? He's got some kind of thing going on in his brain with this, my opinion, this disability that he has. The way he could be, we can't even hear what he's saying or understand what he's saying. I think he got some real resentments, deep resentments that he got whatever disease he got and left him in that state. It's got to be, because he's not making any sense at all. You know, leave it to the professionals. Now he done fucked up the whole CDC, fired all the scientists, and brought in goddamn Trump sycophants, I think is the word. He needs the vaccine. All those kids, people who are gonna die. What do they have? He doesn't even remember what the fuck COVID was. We all had to wear masks. So even if you say, oh, the little kids, they don't need the mask, or the old people, they can have the vaccine. You're making all of these decisions, right? If you get on public transportation and somebody has COVID and they're coughing, everybody on the train gets COVID. Then they take it to their house, and their kids and their grandmother or whoever lives in the house with them, they all get COVID. Why? Because they were exposed to COVID, idiots. And what's the benefit of stopping it? Oh, it caused autism. Really? How would you know that? You're not a doctor. Is that Jesus? If you're not Jesus, go away. Jesus is on the main line. Tell him what you want. Just call him up and tell him what you want. If you need your body healed, tell him what you want. Hello, Tim, everyone in the chat. Okay, people, we're going to cut it short today because I got Egyptian goddess 1111. Oh, let me not leave yet because you said donations are appreciated, and they certainly are. I got to get me a hair. Look how fast that hair is growing, girl. Every week I got to get a haircut now. Haircut and gym and grocery. I got things to do today, baby. I got to get out of here. But I couldn't resist. Okay, Miss Kelly. Miss Kelly, stop showing your emotions. Be professional. Turn off the comments or don't look at them. And get a new stylist. That's my opinion. Thank y'all for coming in on today. We'll talk later.